Okay, it's week 2. I'm just trying to brush off the internet, calm my mind. The show Stranger Things has just been on my feed this whole time. Something about episode 9 that's coming up, or how the reasons of the ending is still going off as unexplained. I don't care what nobody say. You gotta understand that the show is just a show, and it just is what it is when it is not explained. Bad way of saying it was rushed. This fraction right here of how I rate the movie is just not gonna change. It's just a 5 out of 10. There's just nothing about it. It was just completely rushed. Everybody should know that already. If you're very new to this thriller season, then there is no reason for you to not rate it a 5 out of 10. You will rate this as a 7 or 8, no question. Everybody knows the dialogue and just the scenery was just all straight perfect. It's been casted since 9.5 years, so I'm not even worried about that. But we could not make this deep as to why this ending was just so bad, and yet it's just unexplained. People have already mentioned about the conformity gate and just how this shit is like the biggest problem to this whole series. When in reality, everything was the problem. Bill, Elle, the military, Vecna, her sister. That's to where every people want to speculate, oh, there's going to be a new episode being involved. No, bitch. Look right here. There's no new episode, okay? Even the significant key to this puzzle, which is the authors themselves, can't explain this. They can't even explain the villain himself, how he was not even special to the last episode. To my explanation, it's almost kind of similar to Killing Floor. So slow, so deranged, that even the bosses themselves did not even touch us as humans. We are the impact. We deserve the win. But they can at least show a bitch who can survive with a knife claw from a Demogorgon. Special. That's all I gotta say. But to the enthusiasts yet despicables, y'all gotta cut it out, bro. Just leave it as it be. Sometimes the show just needs to be rushed so that they can just find other things to do. But a better way to say, if y'all gonna become storytellers, just don't rush things. How about take your time and make the show good so that we can all talk about it? Or best, don't rush a show. We are oversaturated with plenty of entertainment around across social media or just television itself. But if you're going to just rush things, you might as well just not make it. Just leave the last season as it was and just make something good for the upcoming years. We are all patient. Anime nerds like me was hyped to see One Punch Man and reach to his peak. But look at what I got off to. Just pure shame and disappointment. I expect the unexpected. Okay.